So a little rant video is going to go on. Well, I guess it's not really a rant video. I guess it's just something that, as I adjust my thing, it's just something I want to say about certain racing games that are out there for the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, and all that. Um, some of you all who still follow me, who are still waiting, oh, when's Windcharger going to upload that next video? Don't worry, guys, I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm just, I've been doing DTM series on Forza 4 on the Xbox 360, and I recently re-downloaded Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed. And there's one thing that I hate about racing games. It's when they build up all this hype and then they say, "Oh, it's the best game ever. It's the best racing game ever." And I know Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed has been out for a while, but my thing is I just re-downloaded it. I'd stopped playing it. I'd sold it back because I kept getting frustrated at the Miami track, the street circuit, because I couldn't get it down. I didn't know how to race the game. Uh, it was one of the first racing games that I'd gotten on the 360, and I was just like, "Oh, how do I do this?" Uh, and the AIs are complete assholes. Um, so and it's not really fair to compare Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed with other games like Forza, Project Cars, or even the likes of iRacing or Gran Turismo or Project Cars for the PC. Because when Slightly Mad Studios made this game, they said, "Oh, it's got the best handling physics, it's got smart AI, it's got all this and all that," which made it sound like, "Oh, this is going to be the best racing game in the world." Surprise! It wasn't. Slightly Mad Studios, EA Sports, you cannot make a racing game. Especially if you're trying to do it with the Need for Speed series. Need for Speed series has always been this kind of arcadish street racing kind of deal. You have fixed areas for vinyls and stuff. I love Need for Speed Underground 2 for the PlayStation 2. Absolutely love that game. I wish it was on the 360. I'd get it on the 360 if it was available. Trust me, I would. But things in this game really, really aggravate me and really, really make me mad. As a sim racer, as a gamer, these things should not be done. First off, the handling physics suck. They suck major ass. And here's one reason why. Unfortunately, I can't show you because my recording setup still doesn't work properly. But one of the main things that happens is if you do not have your downforce maxed out all the way up to the max, the car's rear ends slide. It's so hard to turn into a corner and expect the car to be planted and there for you. And it's still not there. It still slides a little bit. It still kicks the back end out just slightly. So you really have to be very, very patient with your throttle. You can't just gun the even with traction control all the way on. You still can't gun the throttle because the car is going to go around the corner and it's just going to slide right out from underneath you and spin out. Drifting, horrible, horrible on that game. I'm better at drifting on Forza, and I suck at drifting. I suck at drifting on Forza. I'm better at Forza drifting than I am at that crap. You'd think an arcade game, I'd be better at drifting. No. No. Another thing about the handling physics is you cannot save a car. You cannot make quick adjustments with the counter steer to save the car. Because let's say I'm racing down a straightaway and I get touched in the rear end just slightly and get turned this way. Well, I have to correct this way to get off the guy. And if I correct this way, my car is going to spin out and turn right straight towards that wall. So, strike 2. Or if you're counting. This is unlimited strikes, by the way, until I say, that's it, that's the final strike, you're out. Strike 3, whenever you hit an AI, let's say you're mad at an AI because he hit you and you want to run him off the road. Well, you put your front end up against the guy's back end. As soon as he turns, he's going to make either you both go sailing right straight through the corner, or he makes the corner and you help him turn and you spin out. It's not realistic. This game has the worst handling physics out of any game. It has even worse handling physics than an arcade racer that you'll find at Chuck E. Cheese's, i.e. Daytona, USA. It has worse handling physics than that. There's been no patch to fix that. Nothing since the game came out. You hook with an AI. If you lock like this with an AI, you can't get off, and you're trying to turn right, and he's on your left-hand side. He's pulling you this way, and you're trying to turn right to get off of him. You can't get off of him. If you're turning right for a sharp corner, and they can somehow magically turn sharper than you can, they turn in on you, it'll send you right straight both towards that outside wall. Which leads me on to the AI. They said it had smart AI. Bullshit. It does not have smart AI. It has the worst AI I have ever seen. Technics AI is smarter than this. Grid AI is smarter than this. And when I'm saying Technics has AI better than this, that's saying something. Because Technics NASCAR games suck. They suck horrible donkey balls. They really do. They've had the worst AI for years because they say, oh, let's just base it on telemetry. Telemetry is the best way to go. No, it's not. EA Sports made the best NASCAR games I've ever played on the PlayStation 2. Granted, I've not played one on the current gen console. And until the Xbox 360 is phased out of commission in terms of online play, online support, that's when the Xbox One, for me, will become current gen. Sure, now Xbox One is current gen. We're looking towards the next gen consoles. Like, what's going to come after the Xbox One? What's going to come after the PlayStation 4? But I'm still stuck on the 360, unfortunately. Didn't get an Xbox One last year when it came out, or 2 years ago when it came out, because of money issues. I didn't have a job at the time. I have a job now. I work in retail sales, and I absolutely love my job. I love my job. I love doing what I do for a living. And will it be able to get me an Xbox One? Yes, it will, once I get my truck fixed, once I get my phone fixed. Speaking of my phone, busted my phone today in Prestonsburg, and Prestonsburg Fazoli's. Yeah. Sat down, and I have it in my inside jacket pocket right here. I sit down, it falls right out of my jacket pocket, bust the screen, bust the UI chip. I can't use my screen. I can't go, let's see, where's my tablet? My tablet's nowhere near here. What can I use? Okay, let's say this BattleTech card is my phone. I can't go, I mean, I would be swiping the screen, nothing happened. I'd be touching a notification, nothing happened. And then my phone tells me, oh, in order to answer a call because your screen is broken, you have to press the volume up and down button at the same time. My phone don't do that. My phone's got one of those volume buttons that go like this. It'll raise on one end when you're depressing the other. It's horrible. Horrible fact that I broke my phone. I love my phone. I really do, but it's just, yeah, certain things, they just always go wrong. But no, going back to what I was talking about, because I get sidetracked easily. These things, it's just, when you make a racing game, you have to consider handling physics, customer base, and what you want to target. Do you want to target the hardcore sim racer? Do you want to target the arcade person, the guy who just does it for fun? Or do you want to target the person who does both? Because, I mean, and there's plenty of people who do both the simulation and the arcade, who are the hardcore sim racer. You got to squeeze every 10th out of the car. Excuse me. And I like to squeeze every 10th out of the car I can, but I am not the best racer out there. I will solely admit that. I'm good at the NASCAR games because I can play strategy. I know exactly how my car handles. I know how to tune in race. Can I tune out of the race? No, I cannot. I cannot tune in the garage, because when I do tunes in the garage for career mode on the NASCAR games, I just do what I just do adjustments that I can do in the race. and that way they're already on my car when I take the green flag. The AI in the NASCAR game, it sucks because you'll be on the bottom on the white line at California, and they'll stick 2 cars underneath you and shove you right up the track and cause a big accident, and it's just horrible. That AI needs fixing. Online play, since Doonesbury Martin Racing took over production of the game, is a lot better. But it's still Eutechnyx' stuff. And what I'm getting at is the Eutechnyx NASCAR game is so much better than Shift 2 Unleashed. Even the first Eutechnyx NASCAR game, where the car's handling sucked, they understeered so hard, they were so tight you were turning like this, and the car still went right straight towards the outside wall. Even that NASCAR game is better than Shift 2 Unleashed. And when Eutechnyx has a racing game that's worse than theirs, that's saying something. EA Sports slightly messages, EA, I love your games. I really do. You do a really good job with Battlefield. I hope you're going to do an impressive job with Battlefront with DICE. I love the Need for Speed games in terms of an arcade street racing simulator. To basically say, hey, here, just go do this. Go win reputation. You don't have to focus on winning a championship. You just got to win reputation. That's why I love Need for Speed Underground 2. I didn't really like Need for Speed Underground 1. Didn't really understand the layout. I started playing Need for Speed Underground 2 because it had free roam. I love free roam racing games, like open world, like Forza Horizon, Horizon 2. Love that concept. And Need for Speed Underground 2 really did that for me. I mean, it was really good. I mean, you had so much. It was great for its time, I should say. It was really great for its time because it didn't have Forza Motorsport to compete with. It had Gran Turismo to compete with, but Gran Turismo was still in its early stages. I played Gran Turismo. I think I have the first one. I have one of the first 2 Gran Turismo games, and I absolutely love that game. Love that game on the original PlayStation. And I've played it on the PS2 too, and I took the Denso Sarge Supra, won the Rome Endurance, won the Mazda Raceway Laguna Sega Endurance, because it's a really, really good car, and I won it with doing the trial mountain. I didn't get to complete the entire career because, again, I wasn't the best. I've come a long way from where I began as a sim racer, but I am nowhere near the top. I cannot, like Shifty TR, the guy who won the Xbox One Bathurst thing, got to go to Bathurst, to the Bathurst 1000 this year and do a lap on Forza 6 in a V8 supercar. Got a 2:15 in a Forza 6 V8 supercar. Shifty TR, I mean, proved this, like, hey, I'm fast. Then you get the fastest Xbox racer out there to do Gamer versus Pro, and he beats the Pro in terms of lap times on a virtual simulator game. And then you also have these people, Florian Strauss, Wolfgang Wright, who went through the Nissan GT Academy and are now professional race car drivers, but they were sim racers in their spare time. I would love to be able to do that, but I am not the best racer out there. I get so frustrated. I get angry at AI when I get knocked off the track because of stupid AI. Which, again, that's another strike for Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed. The paint booth, it sucks. Again, that's another thing the Eutechnyx games have over Shift 2 Unleashed. The Eutechnyx games have a better paint booth than Shift 2 Unleashed. Shift 2 Unleashed, I cannot turn the camera to the right angle, and then when you place vinyls, it goes. It's just all over the place. It's not like Forza has the best paint booth. Period. Dot. It does. Turn 10 has done absolute amazing things with the paint booth for cars. I mean, if you go and you look even on Google or on the Forza Motorsport forums, there's even a Facebook group called Forza Showrooms. Uh, the liveries, the paint schemes these people create because of that style of paint booth are just amazing. I'm a good painter. I'm not a great painter. I'm a good painter. I can't do things freehand. What I do on Forza 4, if I see a logo I like and I think I can make it, I buy it off the storefront and I trace it. And then it's mine, because technically I've bought it and I want it unlocked. And it's a way of unlocking it without asking the person to unlock it, which was something that Forza, that Turn 10 said, alright, we're going to get rid of gifting because people complain too much about having their vinyl stolen by gifting. Well, it's not just gifting, it's being able to buy it off the storefront. And that's the thing that's really hurt the Forza franchise, is they got rid of gifting. It was a minority that said, oh, we're so butthurt that our designs have been getting stolen. Who cares? You don't want your design stolen, don't gift them. Plain as that. Plain as that. Plain and simple. But no, the paint booth sucks. The upgrade system I like. That is the one thing that Shift 2 Unleashed has over Forza in Gran Turismo. Although Gran Turismo kind of has it, but then again it kind of doesn't. And the track list. The track list, it has a great track list, a mix of fantasy and real life tracks. The fantasy tracks are normally street circuits, but there are a lot of real life tracks that need to be in the Forza franchise. I'm an Xbox 360 gamer. I'm not a Gran Turismo person. I'm a Forza person. Motorsports Arena Oschersleben needs to be in Forza Motorsport 6. Willow Springs needs to be in Forza Motorsport 6. Even the Horse Thief Mile needs to be in Forza Motorsport 6. I ran that earlier today, the Horse Thief Mile on Shift 2 Unleashed. And by the way, the only reason I'm suffering through this game is so I can complete the main story, or the main career. Screw drift, screw the eliminators. I hate those. No, will not do it. And so I can also master every track in the game. At day, at night, and that's it. I don't know if there's or dawn and dusk. If there is, I might suffer some more. I don't know. I've already mastered Bathurst. I've already mastered Monza. I've already mastered. I've mastered a lot of. I've mastered a good fair bit of tracks. Almost mastered the Nordschleife, but the problem with the Nordschleife is there's certain corners. The game counts the corners. They're so long. You come off the final corner down Dottinger Ho straight, and as soon as the little triangle or diamond that says, hey, this is the corner, I'm going to turn yellow until you master this corner. And when you master it, you get a check mark. It's like, hey, thumbs up, good job. As soon as that goes off for the final corner, the one all the way up at the end of the straight comes on and says, alright, you're now in the next corner. What? No. The game Shift 2 Unleashed says the Nordschleife has 37 corners. I know for a fact it has more than 37 corners. It just has 37 small areas for you to master. That's what it is. But anyway, I'm coming up close to the end of 20 minutes here. Basically, my thing is Shift 2 Unleashed is horrible. The upgrading system that has over Forza is every car can become an actual race car with a works upgrade. It can become a works car, like the Mercedes SLS AMG. Bam, it's now a GT3 car. Mine is. Honda Civic, it's a touring car. I have a BMW M3 E92. That's a DTM car. Yeah, it does that stuff. And then even the track list. It's even got a modified Monaco on Shift 2 Unleashed. That's about the only two things that I praise Shift 2 Unleashed for. Other than that, game sucks. It's horrible. Don't buy it. Again, the only reason I'm suffering through it's for the achievements. That's it. So thank y'all for watching. Probably going to do... I'm going to try to do some more videos. Vlog style things in the coming weeks and stuff. Getting ready to move out of the stage of not knowing what to do with my YouTube channel. Hopefully being able to do stuff with my YouTube channel. It's going to take a couple months, guys. Probably March. When I get an Xbox One, I will be streaming. I will be uploading stuff to YouTube via exporting from Twitch. I will be streaming through the Xbox One. I will not be streaming on YouTube because YouTube has tried this streaming thing before, and it's just the thing. It's they want to monopolize it, and no, Twitch is better than YouTube streaming. Trust me, it is, because YouTube, if something gets copyrighted, they'll mute your audio during your stream. Twitch will not. They'll mute it afterwards. So, yeah. So, screw you, YouTube's copyright laws. Anyway, I've run over the 20 minutes that I was trying to allot myself. So, yeah, getting ready to do some stuff with the channel. I know I've been saying this for years, but I've just got to get the right setup, the right equipment, the right PC. It's going to take a couple months in order for me to get it, and then again, in March I'm going to have worse internet than what I have now. So, who knows? Going to try everything I can, and try to do it around my racing schedule, my work schedule. I will try to upload videos every day, have them pre-upload. I will pre-upload things. That way, in case internet goes down due to a freak storm, you all still get your content. Yeah. So, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. I know it's been years or months since I uploaded a video, but I want to thank you all for sticking with me, my subscribers out there still. For those of you who are still stuck around hoping I'm going to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Trade binders and stuff, I'm sorry, guys. That's just not my cup of tea anymore. I've not quit the game. I've just quit trading. I've just quit buying. I'll still play, but I'm done. The meta's gotten crap for me. So, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.